What's up, guys? This is Nikki Lewis. Welcome to Mask Off Mondays, where we rip the mask off of traditional teachings to view life in a fresh or new perspective. Today, I want to talk about reincarnation. How many times can you be reincarnated, or how many times can you reinvent yourself? So, in October, the question came to me: how many times can you reinvent yourself? Why do we have a problem with reinventing ourselves? And then in November, Kendrick Lamar dropped GNX. And in the album, there is a track called Reincarnated. He goes through how he believes his gift was transferred through different individuals and he was reincarnated as a Black woman of a particular age and who has lived a particular life. I feel like this is something that I can help you on. All right, so let's get into it. How many times can you be reincarnated or reinvent yourself? It's endless. Reinventing yourself is basically just reshaping the perception of who you are. You never sway away from your morals. You never sway away from your original gift and your purpose, but you may repackage it. Just means that you are repackaging how people perceive or receive you. So as I stated, I am a woman of a particular age and I've worn many hats. I've been a rap artist. I'm a mother. I'm now a grandmother. Um, I've served in the military. I've taught. I have traveled this country. I've worn a lot of hats. I've been a wife. I'm a widow. So I've worn a lot of hats. And now stepping into this entrepreneurial vein, it was kind of hard for people to receive me. And that's fine. Even now, in this current iteration of my life and my being, I am still teaching. So reinventing yourself is endless. It's not. I see some people give it like a negative connotation, like, oh, you're becoming something different. No, I'm not different. I am the same person that I have always been. You are just now discovering different facets of me. And it's the same for you. You may not have given everybody everything. And it's okay to repackage yourself to be more attractive to different ears and different eyes. Reinventing, reincarnation can be endless over your natural life. There could be many reasons why you want to reinvent yourself. Like I said, I have lived life doing, so long, doing so many things, pleasing so many other people that I never tapped into, okay, I can still do this and be fulfilled in my own life. Now is the greatest time to reinvent or repackage who God created me to be so that I can bless others. It could be the same for you. I'm reinventing myself because I am in this entrepreneurial space. So I don't want to be limited to just one group of people. My understanding of my purpose is to touch the world. That is why I am in this current state of change. You could be going through the same thing. You could be reinventing yourself because maybe you have not lived to your greatest potential, or you feel like there's more that I should be doing. And that's okay. There is no harm in repackaging your gift or repackaging your purpose. So, what are the steps to reinventing? The first thing you have to do is be self aware. You have to be self aware of what your purpose is, where you want to be in life, how much you want to walk out your purpose. To be mindful of who you are, what your purpose is, how far you're willing to go, right? What you're willing to endure. Where can you even take this thing? You have to be mindful of all of these things before you get to creating this new package, right? You have to understand who you are. The second thing you have to do is, once you know who you are, know who you're speaking to. Who are these people that need your attention? They have this thing in marketing. Know your audience. Know your audience. Even if you're not into being seen on camera and all this and all that, you still have an audience. Who's your audience? What about you do they gravitate towards? Right? Because even though you're reinventing yourself, repackaging yourself, there's still a core about you that people are drawn to. So you have to know yourself. You have to be mindful of who you are, and you have to be mindful of who's your audience. Because it doesn't matter how many times you repackage yourself, if you don't understand who's called to hear your voice or glean from your gift, you're wasting your time. Those are the first two things. Then you want to have a goal. What is your goal? And if your goal is just personal, you won't really be as fulfilled as you think you would be. Trust me, because when you're moving in purpose, there is something, there is a desire, there's a craving on the inside that develops. And if everything is personal, personal, personal gain, that craving will never be fulfilled. What is your goal? Is your goal to reach a new audience? Your goal to help more people? This next part, I want to be so careful as to how I talk about this. Some people reinvent themselves because they lived a life of raising hell. And so you finally want to do something good with your life. And that's okay too. But in order to do that, you have to make peace with your demons. You have to make peace with the hellraiser that you were. And then your goal must be pure. It can't be, oh, I just want to look good because I looked bad for so many years. When you make peace with your demons, you will understand what you need to correct and for the people you need to correct it for. That's a goal. That's a very real goal that both God and the universe will honor. When I say the universe, I mean everything inhabited in your universe, in your sphere, in the atmosphere where you dwell, the atmosphere that you created. It will answer you. That universe will answer you. So when you are reinventing yourself and you set these goals, you have to have a goal and a purpose higher than yourself to be successful. Have a goal, define your goal, make them achievable. Don't start off by these astronomical heights that you want to reach and start there. No, we go step by step. Be mindful of who you are and your purpose. Know your audience. Who are you? Who is called to benefit from this reinvention? 3, have defined achievable goals, right? The fourth one is actually like the first one. You have to make peace with your change. You have to go full throttle. You can't half step. A lot of people who are not accepted when they reinvent themselves is because they want to be half and half. What you have to do when you are reinventing yourself, you can't half step. You can't let people say, oh, you shouldn't, and you shouldn't, and you shouldn't. Because guess what? They don't have your gift, nor do they have your purpose in this life. You may be surrounded by people, but you're really walking your purpose alone. You're walking this purpose alone. And so You have to fully embrace this reinventing, this reshaping your package, right? That's number 4. Number 5, I want to say is celebrate you. Celebrate you, right? There is always something that you can celebrate about your life, or that you can appreciate. That's the better term, that you can appreciate about yourself. And once you begin to repackage yourself, you're going to need to fall in love with you, because everybody from your former that were from, met you in that former iteration may not be the first to jump on this bandwagon. And in fact, you might lose people, but you've still touched the lives of people. You've still endured. Excuse me. Yeah, you've stilled yourself. You've stilled yourself. You have come to a sober awakening, and you are ready to either touch more lives, do more good deeds. You have to embrace all of that and celebrate yourself. Let's say you can't find anything from that former packaging that you want to celebrate, right? Celebrate the fact that you are now evolving. Celebrate the fact that you have survived that. You've come to this awakening and you are evolving. There is always, always something to be celebrated. Reincarnating and reinventing yourself is not as bad as it may sound, it may seem. You just have to be willing to go 100% all in. The ability to reinvent yourself is endless. You can reincarnate, reinvent yourself as many times as you feel you need to, or if you want to. And I hope that this encourages you to do something different. Keep your morals, walk in your purpose, but package it differently. Get excited. Dare I say, have fun with it. It's just amazing what happens when you take the limits off of your life and you walk in the fullness of your purpose, and you are willing to reinvent yourself, repackage yourself, so that others can enjoy the life that you walk and the purpose of your life. Again, I hope this helped someone. I wanted to make this a 3-part series. I actually started, and then I was like, no, let's put it all in one video. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope something that I said um enlightens you, encourages you, and pushes you to be the best you that you can be, and that it encourages you to take the mask off of what you thought about reinventing yourself, and allows you to push forward. And until next Monday, stay safe. See you next time. Peace.